Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I figured I would show you my all-time Holy Grail favorite palettes. I do have four palettes I'd like to share with you, and one contour palette that I think takes the cake out of all of them. If you're interested in seeing the palettes that I think you must purchase, then please keep watching. So the first palette I want to mention is an oldie but a goodie, but to me it's absolutely a holy grail. I still use it almost daily. Is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. It actually smells like chocolate. And don't ask how I know, but it tastes like chocolate too. Or maybe not like chocolate, but it tastes sweet. To me, this has such an amazing color range. I like all of the neutral brown tones that it has. As you can see, I've hit pan on a few. These two are my favorite. I use this one. It's actually my favorite transition color. And this shimmer right here is super beautiful. It's like a nice champagne shimmer. These brown bronzy shades are super pigmented as well, and then this is like a go-to deep brown shade, and then I use this a lot for like brow bone highlight. To me, this is definitely worth a purchase. I know it's been around for a long time, but like I said, I still use it. It's an essential palette for me. So the next palette I'm going to mention, I use... Get out, I'm filming. So the next palette that is one of my absolute favorites is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Right off the bat, I will say I love this palette for its colors. I am a warm toned girl. I love these types of shades. I love like reds, orange, brick colors. I would say that the formula is good. It's nothing that I would say is my favorite. I think I like this the most for its colors. These metallics at the top, I do not like the formula. The colors are beautiful, but it's kind of a funky material. You have to use your finger to get it to apply properly. And when you use your finger, you kind of like really have to dig in, and then it just seems like you're pressing the product in. It's just weird, and it can go on pretty patchy. Let me see if I can show you, but it's just, oh well, that looks pretty. But really on your eyelids it can be kind of a hassle to put on. But also what I notice is with those shades, they do flake off pretty bad, and I'll end up with like the glittery flakes down on my cheeks. This is good for the colors, but definitely this is one I would say if you like warm tones, pick this one up. The next palette that I go to all the time is the Morphe 35W palette. What I love about Morphe is it's super affordable and the shadows are really high quality. So here's what it looks like. The shadows are all super warm toned, which I love. My phone always rings when I'm filming and I'm so dumb. I always forget to put it on silent. Anyways, I've had this palette for a long time. I actually used it a lot when I was freelancing. I was doing makeup on other people for events, and this was a go-to palette because it had so many different shades and it's nice and thin and compact. So I would definitely say for the price point especially, these shadows are definitely worth a try. They're super creamy and highly pigmented. So this next palette is my all-time favorite palette. I have a lot that I love, but this one to me is my number one that I'll always go to. It looks so dingy because I use it all the time, but to me, the dingier the palette, the better, because it means you're always using it, right? But it is the Lorac Gold Unzipped palette. You can see how like used it looks. But these shadows, I would say, are the best formulation I have ever used. And the colors are just stunning. It's kind of like you can't even do it justice on camera, but they're super buttery and so pigmented. And these metallic shades are just right up my alley. I love bronzy shades. So this to me is like my perfect palette. I'm gonna just show you like a quick swatch of this one right here and how buttery it is. Like, look at that pigmentation. Like, just look at that pigmentation. You saw it. Let me see if I even have more left. Look, that's still on my finger. So as you can see, these shadows are super buttery. Like, it's still there. I could probably get even another swatch out of it. Look at that. So if you pick up any of these palettes, I would recommend spending the money on the Lorac Gold Unzipped palette before anything else. You will not be sorry. The best shadows, best formulation, everything. So the last palette I want to include is a contour highlight palette. I know that there are so many out there, so I figured I would show you my favorite that I've tried. I've tried the Anastasia, I've tried Iconic London, I've tried Aesthetica. Let's see, I've also tried the NYX one, but by far my favorite has been the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. It's one of their newer products, and I just love the color range. As you can see here, it goes pretty deep. And then it also has a nice ashy gray tone, which is perfect for chiseling the face. I feel like a lot of highlight contour palettes are super warm toned, but I like how this one right here has a nice ashy tone. I use these two the most. Sometimes I'll bronze up a little bit with this one. And then I love the highlight shades. There's no shimmer, they're mattes. But this one's a little bit more of a pink tone. And then this one's a yellow tone. I kind of just mix them and set my under eye, and sometimes I'll set my eyelids as well. But to me, these are super buttery. They have a nice consistency. They're really pigmented, but I really do love the color range. And then look at the packaging. I mean, it's freaking stunning. It's a nice heavy unit too, so you know that it's quality. But yeah, so if you're looking for a new highlight contour palette, I would definitely give this a try. It was $45 at Ulta, and it was worth every penny. Well, there you have it. Those are my top favorite palettes, my holy grails that I go to all the time. I hope you guys enjoy and go purchase one of them. Trust me, you won't be sorry. These are definitely some good quality shadows and face products. I definitely, this guy right here, the Lorac Gold Unzipped palette is the bomb. Please try it. Let me know if you do. You're gonna love it. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.